Good morning, my dear students. My name is Palaj Biswas, Assistant Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, JIS College of Engineering. And today discuss the elevators. And this is my lecture number 30. Under the subject of materials handling, and the subject code is ME704C. Elevators. Basically, the elevators is the terms is used to signify group of materials handling equipment the which carries materials up or down. The group includes a number of diverse types of equipments like the bucket, elevator, skips, hoist, the freight elevators, lift, etc. And some of these the equipments have been discussed in these sections. And basically, the elevator is consists the on bucket is essential, and also the rope is required, and like the chain, and you have to transfer your materials the up or down, and this will be used for this the transfer of materials very easily. And suppose the more floor of buildings that like the 22 30 and this floor of buildings, you have to transfer your materials from the down to up or up to down, then this will be very much difficult for transfers. Then you have to very easily use for or the elevators, then you have to very easily transfer materials from this the up to down or down to up. And the bucket elevators, these are powered equipments for the conveying bulk materials in a vertical or the step in inclined path, the consisting of an endless belt or chain to which the metallic buckets are fixed. Basically, the this will be convey the during to this the bucket is the fish during to your the metallic buckets, and they are like your the when or the small storage building or the that like the four or the 5 floor buildings also will be here during to or the different institutes, and also the different medical hospitals also will become we can see the this is the human beings also as a materials will be considered. So this will be transferred from this the first floor to this the top floor, and also the top floor to this the first floor. And we can see the on metallic buckets also will be here, and these buckets will is the fixed the bucket is fixed, and this bucket will be movement during the belt or chain, and also the chain will be movement from this the up and down. That like the pulley systems also will be given the this type of buckets will be movement, and for this the up or down directions also will be here. And with the flexible belt and the chain, the buckets move unidirectionally within a causing and the collected bulk materials at the bottom end of the equipments and the delivers. And basically the bulk type of materials, this will be collected from this type of buckets, and also during to these buckets, and this will be delivered to your the proper places also will be required on this materials. And another things you can consider the this the bottom ends, and this materials or the bottom end of this equipment, this will be delivered properly. And another things also will be considered according to the past parts considering buckets elevator as follows. And endless pulling members, just like the flatbed or chain also will be here. This will be required for this the pulling members, the which one will be the pull these buckets properly. And also the inside of these buckets you have to putting your materials the which will be transferred from this the one place to this the another place, and this will be considered according to the pulling force will be required. And then this will be the pulling members that like or the flat belts, and also the pulling force will be used during to these systems, and also the that like the pulley systems, and also the copical also will be given during to or the movement of this type of buckets also will be here. And the driving and the take up pulleys or the sprockets at top and bottom respectively also will be given, that the driving and the take up pulleys, and this will be given they're like a or the sprockets, and you have to the top and bottom respectively you have to given to this the system. The another things also will be here during to the mounted on a bearing and blocks will be given, that just like the your the bearings and also the blocks, this will be considered according to the transfer of materials during toward the pulley systems, and also the driving will be given, that like the two on driving wheel and driven wheels also will be concentrated according toward the transfer of this the bearing transfer this bearings, also blocks will be here. And another things also you can see, the metal converging the entire elevators also will be considered according to the metal causing. And this will be it consists of head at the top. This will be head at the top and the boot at the bottom, and intermediate sections also will be considered according to this. All joined at a place by fasteners also will be here. So you have to record for the on fasteners and during toward the fasten properly, and this will be the boot and bottoms also will be the intermediate sections will be given. And the buckets generally made out of sheet metals, and these buckets is the properly made out of this sheet metal which are attached at definite piece, and this will be attached at the definite piece to the pulling member by fastener, screw and nut, rivets, etc. also will be given during toward the systems will be the buckets generally made, and this will be the screw and nuts. This also will be given toward the movements and drives at the top consisting of an electric motor, and this will be given the electric motors and also the gearbox and the coupling. The gearbox and the motors will be given some the motion. This will be transferred properly, and the velocity will be velocity ratio will be properly transferred by this the gear, and also a gearbox also will be essential, and a coupling also will be required for this the movement of the movement of elevators properly, and also this will be drive properly. And another thing is the hold back brake attached to the top pulley also will be here, and this will be transferred properly during toward the back brake attached on this the top pulley, and feed hopper attached to the boot for feeding materials to the elevators also will be considered according to what the feed hoppers, and these hoppers will be used for this the feeding of materials, just like or the bulk type of materials you have to feeding on this your hopper. And again the during to this the complete of hopping, and you have to transfer materials properly to this specific place. And another things you can see, the delivery and discharge spout fixed with the top part of the cousin, the through which the material is discharged also will be here. The basically the this delivery and also the discharge place also will be sort out spout also will be here, and this will be considered according to the fixed with the top parts of the cousin through which the material is discharged. And another things also will be here, manholes are provided at the cousin to check the operations of the elevators is properly. That's like the on manholes will be required, that like the you have to checking these elevators during toward the operating times, and all things also will be maintained by your this the manholes. And another things, the guides and guide sprockets are provided for belt and chain respectively to keep them in straight path also will be here. That like the guide and the guide sprockets are provided for belt and chain respectively to keep them in the straight path also will be considered. You can see here that this is a bucket also will be here. These buckets is concentrate the different numbering is here. The first will be the concentrate according to this the belt, and the second is the bucket, and the third is the driving pulley, fourth is the take up pulleys also will be here, and the five is considered according to this the upper cousin sections, and 6 is the intermediate cousin sections, and 7 is given to this the lower cousin sections and boot. 8 is the manholes, and the 9 drives units is given, and just like the drive units you have to see in the this is the uppermost part of this the drive section, that like the electric motors and also the gearbox and also couplings is given during toward this the uppermost parts also will be here, and this section and drive units, and the 10 is considered is the take up unit, just like the this will be the take up units you have to consider according to what the materials will be take up on this on these systems, and this will be take up, and also this will be convert properly, and also this will be delivered properly. And the 11 is the hold back brake. 11 is considered according to this the hold back brakes. And 12 is the guides. Guides also will be here, and this will be given the vertical belt and bucket elevators diagram is the given here. And a bucket elevator is a simple and reliable equipment that widely used in process plants for lifting of bucket materials like the limestone, foundry sand, coke, coal, grain, dry chemicals, and many more are will be transferred during toward the bucket elevators. And now we can see the when you are the coal industry, the during toward the coal is the handled, and also this will be transferred from this the mines toward the topmost place when the this will be discharging places. Also then you have to use during the bucket elevators properly, because the human beings not will be properly movement from this the during toward the mining area, and this will be not the bottom places also will be bottom to top will be properly movement by this the human beings. Then this will be transferred properly that like the by the bucket elevators. And again this coal will be handled properly from this the mines toward the upper the top portions also will be here. And bucket elevators are generally low cost equipment, and the recurring requiring the little floor space also, and this will be not is the much more place also will be required during toward the place that like the not most places also will be required, and the more floor space also will be not required during toward the bucket elevators. The bucket elevators is not suitable for large size that like the 100 millimeter or above, and the or host or sticky materials cannot be transferred during toward the bucket elevators. And basically this is the small size of particles, and this is the dust type of particles also will be transferred during toward the bucket elevators. And types of bucket elevators. The bucket elevators are classified based on bucket spacing and the mode of discharge materials. This will be the so many bucket you use during toward the bucket elevators. Then you have to given some spacing during to this the from the one bucket to this the another bucket, and this will be record for this the spacing of this the bucket, and during toward the discharging mode, because the a certain distance not will be given during toward the bucket elevators, then the discharging will be not end. Then the another buckets also will be the either hold up on this the behind on this, and or this will be hazardous environment will be created on this the on bucket discharging to this the another buckets. And for this will be required for this the proper spacing and the mode of discharge of this the materials. They are classified following the three basic types also will be here. The centrifugal discharge elevator, that's like the centrifugal discharge elevators you have to consider according to the centrifugal force, and the centrifugal force will be considered according to the discharge elevators. The buckets are spaced at a regular pace to avoid interference in loading and discharging, and also this will be under the gravity of this the centrifugal force, and you have to consider according to the centrifugal discharge elevators. And another thing is that the charging of bucket is by scoping action, and discharge by the centrifugal actions also will be required during toward the centrifugal elevator. These elevators are generally used for practically all types of free flowing small lump materials, free flowing and small lump materials like the grain, coals, sand, clay, sugar, dry chemicals also will be transferred during toward this type of materials. Like the sugar, dry chemicals may be transferred during toward the bucket elevators, and also the centrifugal elevators also will be used. And the continuous discharge elevator. In these elevators, the V-type buckets are used without any gap between them, and this is considered according to the continuous discharge elevators. And these elevators are employed for handling larger lumps. Not will the smaller lumps. A smaller lump will be used during or the centrifugal elevators, and also the larger lumps will be transferred during toward the continuous discharge elevators will be here. And materials that may be difficult to handle by centrifugal discharge, the charging of the buckets are by direct fillings will be given. That's like the direct fillings, not will be the indirect fillings. The discharge is by directed gravity. That is when the buckets pass overhead wheels will be here. The placed end of the proceedings, the buckets act as a chutes to deliver materials gently to the discharging spout also will be here. During toward the continuous discharge elevators will be considered. This will be plain end, and this will be the proceedings. Buckets act as the chutes to deliver materials gently to the discharging spout also will be here. And these types of charging and the discharging is particularly the effective for handling fragile materials, and the bucket types the beyond B2, B3 and the B4 are as per is the 68332 1973 is used for these elevators. The both belt and chain are used as the pulling medium. That's like this will be considered for this the pulling medium. The speed is generally kept low. The speed is basically the low speeds, and not is the high speeds will be considered. These elevators are used vertically or inclined is here. When the inclined special supports are provided for the belt, the chain in the return run also will be here, and weather causing is provided to allow for returns run sacks also will be considered according to all the buckets. This is the basically the different type of buckets is used. And another things is the you can see that this will be the figure. The photography of this the head sections with the part of this the cover roof of the working buckets elevators you have to here. This will be the part of this the and section of the types of elevators. That you have to consider the table recommendations for the selection of bucket elevators is here. The first will be considered the materials. The second will be the bulk density, that like the kg per meter cubes, and the third one is the belt chain, and the which type of equipment you have to use during toward the movement of your bucket, that like the chain or belt. This will be things also will be considered according to this. Number 3 will be belt or chain, and the 4 one is the type of elevators. This is the which type of elevators: elevator 1, elevator 2, elevator 3. This like this, and the alarm and lumpy, and this is the materials is considered according to the alarm and lumpy type of materials, and then the which type of bulk density is considered. According to this alarm of lumpy type of materials, you have to consider the bulk density is the 800 to 960 kg per meter cubes is come here. And another is the belt or chain. This like the chain is used to this the transfer of this type of the elevators, and the type of elevator is considered the 1 and 3 type of elevators is used during toward the chain is used to this the pulling actions is considered. And the aluminum ore type of materials will be transferred during toward the bucket density the 1200 to this the 1350 100 kg per meter cubes, and also this will be transferred by using to this the chain, and also this is the 1 and 3 type of bucket elevator also will be used. And another thing is the carbon black powder type of materials also will be transferred. Then you have to bulk density is considered according to the 65 to 100 kg per meter cubes. Then also will be transferred by this the belt chain, and this is the type of elevator is the 2. And another things is here the cement and Portland type of materials. This will be the bulk density is comes here the 1200 to 1350 kg per meter cubes, and this will also the transfer by this the chain, and types of elevator is come the 1 and 3. And the lime ground and the lime ground also the bulk density is come during toward the 960 kg per meter cubes, and the belt or chain is used during toward the transfer of buckets by this the chain, and also the type of elevator is considered is the 1 and 3. And another things here, the buckets for bucket elevators. The different components of a bucket elevator have been mentioned under the descriptive specifications. The bucket used in a bucket elevators needs further elaborations also will be required during toward the further elaborations. And another things, the buckets used are made as per BIS specifications. That means these buckets used for this are made as per the BIS specifications. Number that like the is the 6833 to this is the 1973 re formed 9696. The specifications for the bucket for bucket elevators is given. And another things, the buckets are manufactured from suitable steel, aluminum, or the stainless steel sheets also will be used for this, or the bucket will be made. That like the basically used for this the steel, the suitable steels, and sometimes we can see the aluminum. This will be the less type of weight is the transfer during toward the aluminum. The sheets also will be used during toward the measure prepared by this the buckets. That table, the range of dimension for this the buckets will be here, and the bucket types, the different type of buckets is here. The bucket type A1, A2, A3, A4, and the like the B1 and B2, B2, B3, B4, and this will be the bucket types, and the range of bucket size millimeters. And what is the length of bucket? What is the length? That's like the millimeter. What is the length of this the bucket? And what is the projection in the millimeters? And the depth is considered according to the millimeter. This is the considered is the range of bucket size. And another things will be here, the capacity of this the bucket. That like is considered for this the in liters. The how many liters is the bucket is you have to consider, and also you have to prepare during your the bucket. And that like your the capacity of the bucket, that is the liters. And the A1 is considered is the length, the 150 to 1000 millimeters is considered according to the length of this bucket. And projection millimeter, that like the 95 to 250 millimeters is considered according to the projections millimeters. And another thing is here, the depth will be given, that like the how many depth will be considered according to this the 100 to 260 millimeters is the depth, and this is the capacity is the 0.87 to 36.5 liters capacity is coming here. This is the bucket type A1. And the bucket type A2 is come here. This is the 150 to 1000 length of these buckets, and the projection is the 100 to 255 millimeters is the projection, and the depth is comes from this the 110 to 270. This will be the depth, and the capacity is comes 0.85 to 38 liters. And another thing is the A3, the 150 to 410 millimeters is come, and the 90 to 165 is the projection millimeter, and depth millimeter is the 130 to 230 millimeter is here, and also the capacity is the 0.71 to 6.8 will be comes is here. And this will be the A4 types of buckets is come here, the 150 to 410, and this will be the low type of considers will be here. This is the length of this the bucket, the 150 to 410, and the projection millimeter is the 115 to 180 is the projection millimeters. And another the depth millimeter is here, the 100 to 140, and capacity liters is the 0.735 to 4.47. And the B1 and B4, the 150 to 610 is the considered according to this the B1 and B4. This will be length in millimeters, and the projection millimeter is the 75 to 300. This will be the B1 and B4 type of buckets, the projection millimeters, and also the depth in millimeter is the 145 to 460 is come, and capacity in liters the 0.81 to 41.0. And this is the like this the B2 B3 is shown in here. The B3 is the 150 to 610, and 75 to 300. This is the projection in millimeters, and the depth in millimeter is the 145 to 460 and capacity in liters is the 0.973 to 45.6. And table section of buckets, and the selection of buckets, the how we have to selection of these the buckets, and basically the type of elevator discharge and the type of buckets is the 6833. The recommended applications also will be here, and the first is considered according to the centrifugal and positive discharge is comes. The centrifugal and positive discharge, this like is the type of bucket is the A1, and the for powder and the free flowing materials will be comes during to the recommended applications is here. And types of buckets is considered according to the centrifugal and positive discharge. This will be comes to this the A2 types buckets, and also the for cement, coal, sand, gravel, stone, and ore and type of materials will be transfers. And A3 type of bucket will be considered for weight staining materials, and also for this the porous broken materials type of materials also will be movements. And the A4 type of buckets, the sugar, clay, salt, weight ores also will be considered according to the recommended applications. And the continuous discharge also will be comes during toward the continuous discharge type of elevators will be comes. This will be the types of bucket B1, B2, B3, B4. And the for this the B1, the for pulverized and the pulverized type of materials, and that the sticks type of materials also will be here. And the for average materials also will be considered according to what the B2 type of buckets is used during the continuous discharge. And the B3 will be considered according to for this the large lumps, and the extra capacity large also will be considered according to what the B3 type of buckets is used. And another thing is the B4, that means the for inclined the elevators type of applications also will be here during to the types of bucket is the B4. And the capacity calculations, the suppose your the buckets will be movement, the how many capacity also will be during toward the buckets, the how will be calculated during toward the capacity of these buckets. Then for this also will be capacity calculations will come during toward the discharge or liters also will be calculated during toward the queue. That's like that how many you have to discharge your materials from this from the your picking toward the delivery places. Then Q equals to C into A by 1000 into 3600 V by S into rho by 1000 TPH is the considered according to this the capacity calculation. During toward the capacity calculation, where the C equals to capacity of each bucket, that means the what is the capacity of the each bucket, this that means this is the considered is the C in the liters. And another thing, the F is the bucket filling factor, a constant, and the like the F is the bucket filling factor, this is the constant. And another thing is the V is the elevator speed, that like the what is the elevator speeds will be comes, that this will be considered according to the V. And S is the bucket spacing, that like the S is considered according to the bucket spacing in meter. And the rho equals to materials bulk density is the kg per meter cube is considered according to the rho, that means the materials bulk density is coming is the kg per meter cube, that means the TPH. And that like the for it elevators also will be here, and just like the lift is considered the for vertical movement of materials and mean between different floors of multi-stories factory or buildings, for it elevators or lift are used. That like the transfer of materials. And the such a for it elevators, the lift consists of a box type case or car which moves the vertically up and down the through the design opening cave in the floor called shaft of the elevators will be here. This will be transfer properly. You can see that this will be a figure will become that like the drum and machines, and also the counter weights also will be given to this one, and the drum weight winch types also will be here, and also the traction machine traction machines also will be go to this the downward direction, and also the counterweights and also the traction types will be given. And another things will be the elevator. This will be given to this a figure. What is the elevator hoisting machine, and also the different parts will be discussed. And this car is this car is suspended from the from and moved up and down by a hoisting mechanisms located at the top of the shaft. And this hoisting mechanism may either be drum wheels types or traction types also here. In the drum types, one end of wire rope is firmly attached to the drum, and the other end to the elevator car tops also will be here. A counterweight usually equal to the weight of empty car plus one third of the duty loads is used for increasing the load lifting capacity of the wheels motor also will be here. And another thing is the cars of a foreign elevator of a freight elevators may be designed to suit type of the materials they have to carry, and for automatic loadings by device like the forklift trucks or platform trucks also will be here, and the load trucks or trailers. And another thing is the roller conveyor is given during to this. And another thing is overhead monorail conveyor etc also will be consist of this the freight lift or elevators or lift. And the next class we can discuss the cranes. Thank you, students.